You spend an hour creating a design, upload it, and nothing. No views, no sales. Does this sound familiar? And here's the scary part. Some design mistakes can even get your entire Etsy store suspended. So, if you're new here, my name is Andreas. I was sold over $1.5 million in print-on-demand products in less than 4 years on Amazon Merch on Demand and Etsy, all from the comfort of my home in Sweden. And if you want my free Etsy quick starter kit with my profit calculator, 10 evergreen niches, and 3 starter packs, grab that from the link in the description. Now, what I wanted to get into is that most sellers fail, not because POD doesn't work, but because of a few repeatable design mistakes. They waste time, they lose their money, and in worst cases, they can even get their stores banned, which means that all your work goes for nothing. At least that's what it feels like. So the key is to avoid these 4 common mistakes. So mistake number 1 is to design for yourself instead of doing it for the market. Why is this harmful in the first place? Well, you'll be wasting hours and hours making sure that you yourself love, but the buyers don't. And remember, you are not the customer, they are. To fix this, you should always design based on data, not on your own opinion. This is where Everbee comes in, or like a paid tool like Everbee at least. The good thing is that you can, with that tool like that, it fast tracks everything for you and it shows you exactly which listings are actually getting sales right now, so you can spot proven design styles fast. You can do it for free too, but a paid tool, what that inevitably does is that it gives you the data faster. Mistake number 2 is to blindly pump out AI designs. And I see this so commonly now because of the rise of AI. And why is this harmful? AI can churn out hundreds of phrases, but if they're not actually tied to any type of demand, you're just flooding your store with crap that no one really wants. Sorry to be blunt, but that's really what it is. I also want to say that I made this mistake myself. I have over 10,000 expired listings that never sold because I followed this principle in the beginning myself. So I'm not attacking anyone, I'm just saying this out of experience. It pisses me off myself. So to fix this, you should only use AI after validation. So test designs first with Everbee, with any type of research. If one sells in the first niche, that's when you actually scale it out to other niches. And mistake number 3 is to accidentally use copyrighted or trademarked content. This can be insanely harmful, and mainly like using stuff like emojis, song lyrics, or layouts too close to a brand can get your whole account suspended. Even smileys are copyrighted by the smiley company. Now to fix this, you always have to run IP checks, and it's so easy to do this nowadays with the Flying Research, for instance. They have the best trademark checker tool out there because they sort everything by relevance, and they go off of the database that USPTO has, which is the whole database for trademark content. And when it comes to copyrighted stuff, that is a bit harder to find, but all you need to do is a Google search. If you, for instance, search for like in my teacher era or something like that, you can usually kind of see quite fast that that is content related to Taylor Swift's and that whole era tour that she did, which was huge. And through that Google check, you can easily just spot if it's a lyric or anything else. And again, all it takes is a super fast Google check and a super fast trademark check on Flying Research. And the Flying Research account doesn't cost you a single dime. It's free to use if you just sign up to their platform. There's a link in the description for that, but it doesn't cost you a dime. Just sign up and use their trademark checker for free. Believe me, you'll thank me later once you actually have your store in a safe spot. Now, the last mistake that I want to get into is that some people expect instant results. And this kind of pisses me off a bit because it doesn't really work like that. No business works like that. It takes time to get good. And it's only when you're getting good that you can actually bear the fruits of your labor. So why is this harmful? Is because quitting after 1 month means that you will never actually build the skill to make this whole thing work. POD takes time and refinement. And to fix this, to make this whole thing work, you need to stick with it and you need to actually build systems along with it. It takes time to get good at this. And the good thing about this whole business model is that it actually allows you to get good, since Printify makes the process so smooth because they handle all the fulfillment and you don't even have to think about that in the first place. All you really need to do is to put in the work and get good at this whole game. So here's how to scale safely once you avoid the pitfalls. You want to find niches and products with real sales demand. You can do that for free, or you can do it with a paid tool like Everbee that makes it go faster. You want to use AI only to enhance what's already proven. You don't want to make stuff up from scratch that you don't know actually works. Making phrases, for instance, with AI has a low chance of actually working in my own experience. You always base phrases and stuff like that on demand. You don't come up with it yourself. You want to focus on getting good. The model with Printify handling all the fulfillments actually enables you to easily do that, since you don't even have to think about the fulfillment. All you need to do is to get good. And to summarize this whole thing, you don't design for yourself, you design for the customer based on data. That's the first thing, and probably the most important thing. The second thing that's so rampant now is that you don't want to spam with AI. You want to validate demand first and see that the design actually works before you scale it out using AI and stuff like that. You don't want to risk IP. You always want to stick to proven styles and always want to check that the design is okay to do. And you do that with flying research and you just Google. It takes 30 seconds once you actually know how to use them. And the last thing is that you shouldn't expect overnight success. It takes time to get good at this, and the better and sooner you get good, the results will then follow. But it only comes once you've fixed all the issues and actually gotten good at every single part of the game. Now, if you want to see a story about someone who actually made it after years of trial and error, and also being a mom of 4 who had a dental nurse job, you can watch that here. It's a really good story that puts everything about this whole journey in perspective from someone who's actually making this work today. So hopefully that will give you a lot of value. Anyways, that's all I had for this one. I'll see you in the next one.